Ladies and gentlemen, Union City, New Jersey, this is Homecoming.
Tell the world I'm coming.
I said I'm back up in this place, and I'm finally at the front of this race, and I ain't going back. I'ma rip this track.
I'm coming home.
Yeah, I've been away for a while. I gave my word when I returned that I'd come back with a smile. I don't come back at all. The world is throwing blows, but I ain't backing off. Everybody claim they want to grow, but they just slacking off. It took a lot of years to put the hood behind me. The best advice I got was that I had to find me. Another day, another challenge. I never thought I'd see the day I'd be rewarded for my talent.
I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home.
This one's for all my people in the struggle, unemployed or working double shifts. Take your head and lift it in the air, one fist in the air. Reach for the stars, you're almost there. You can't make it, I've been there. You can't take it, I've been there. Even though all the hope is gone, find something to focus on. You need motivation, that's the reason why we played the song. To let you know you're not out in this world on your own, and the only time you're going back is when you
I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home.
This is the Brooklyn Outlaw, Mike Donovan, and you're watching Overdrive.
This next contest is a three-way tag team match. It is for one fall, and it is for the Vacant Ace Tag Team Championship with a 30-minute time limit. Your referee for this match, Brian Young.
We saw the three teams early on tonight winning back-to-back-to-back matches. Now, it culminates with one team winning the night and becoming the new Ace Tag Team Champions. Might be the biggest team in this contest. 813 pounds. Big Game James and Vince Steele defeated Dan Murdoch and Too Hot Steve Scott to advance to this contest. Can they get it done and become the new Ace Tag Team Champions?
And again, on the outside, the Ace Heavyweight Champion Stockade. You know he wants to have those belts in the Wrecking Crew. You know that he wants those belts because when you have all the belts, you have all the power.
Those men are very confident, and they have the Ace Heavyweight Champion on their side. Here comes team number 2 from Puerto Rico, the former Ace Heavyweight Champion Jorge Luis Rivera and Bad Boy. This team defeated Quiet Riot to get to this contest. Can the former Ace Heavyweight Champion and the Bad Boy get the job done and become the Ace Tag Team Champions? They have a good as chance as any, Classic.
That they do, but they still have one more team to deal with. And that's the team of the Movement who defeated the All-Star Sensations. Probably the highlight of the night for you.
Highlight of my life. I don't get out much.
It seems like it. South River sounds like a fun place.
And here comes the final team. This team beat the All-Star Sensations, as you allude to, Classic. And they got the momentum on their side.
And finally, your last tag team, making their way to the ring from the lower east section of the Undercover Lugo, weighing in at 540 pounds, they are the Movement!
Man, these fans are firmly behind the charismatic tag team of the Cult of Personality, Jamal Jackson, that fat, nasty bastard FMB, Anton DeMonico's boys. Can they get it done and win the Ace Tag titles and make it a career night?
FMB came out. He screamed, "It's our time."
You know, I'm going to be honest with you, for a few months I thought Ace Tag Team division was lacking. I'm not going to lie with you on that. The titles weren't being defended. A lot of tag team championship situations might have been diverted. Right now, the belts are the priority. These teams want to become champions. Can they get it? Which one of these teams can do it and get the job done? All three teams bring a distinct, different style. The New Age Wrecking Crew brings their bruiser mentality. Rivera and Bad Boy bring the brawling from Puerto Rico, and the Young Upstarts, the Movement, bring charisma and overall technique. This could be the culmination of what tag team wrestling is all about. There's no love lost with Rivera and Stockade. You know, I'm going to ask you this, Classic. What sweet redemption would it be for Jorge Luis Rivera, for him and Bad Boy to win the tag belts from the two men who I consider to be the reason why Jorge Luis Rivera isn't the Ace Heavyweight Champion today?
This is true. Plus, it would almost be a spit in the face of fallen compadres, if you will, of Jorge Luis Rivera and Stockade, former members of the Fallen.
That's absolutely true. Start on this contest, FNB and Smith James. Smith James with a side headlock on FNB. Irish whip, bouncing off the ropes in a side headlock. His takedown, Stockade. I thought he was going after Anton DeMonico. He's just going backstage. He has a major main event to focus for in Jay Lethal.
FNB just tried to clothesline, ineffective. Jamal tries to clothesline, ineffective. Movement ducks a double clothesline, double shoulder takedown.
Great double team work there by Jackson and Bastard. Oh, but Vince Steele just ran over Jackson with a nice avalanche. Oh,
Bad Boy and Rivera though, Vince don't turn around. Oh, tandem drop kicks.
And Vince Steele takes a spill to the floor. And now all these teams need a breather because Rivera and Bad Boy, the wily vets, are still standing. Oh, there's no love lost here. Rivera has not forgotten what the Wrecking Crew has taken from him.
He's staring right at it, staring right at that heavyweight title.
Stockade really is a debilitating presence out there. Rivera taking his eye off the ball might cost him if Rivera wants to become one of the Ace Tag Team champions.
exchanging a war of words. FMB's had enough of this one. He came right up behind, puts himself right in the match.
Rivera is basically telling FMB, if you're feeling froggy, why not jump? Oh, and there's a shot to the mush by Rivera. Rivera with an Irish whip on FMB. Nice clothesline. But Rivera's got his eyes on the New Age Wrecking Crew.
Fans though definitely showing their love for FMB in the movement.
Oh, FMB's not afraid to throw a strike or two as well. The tag. This is what the movement need to do. They need to isolate and pick apart their opponents this way. Keep them in that corner. Irish whip. Nice leg lariat there by Jackson. But Bad Boy just saved possibly the loss. This is the movement they need to do. It's very smart offense from the movement. Isolating the former Ace Heavyweight champion. Double fist to the mush. And now Vince Steele breaking up the pin attempt. I'm telling you, the Wrecking Crew really want the belts. They really do, Classic. You know, Stockade's Ace Heavyweight title, the Wrecking Crew, the tag belts, and Stockade's prophecies will be fulfilled. Whoa!
Rivera with a beautiful spinning heel kick right to their chest to FMB, going for the cover, only gets a 2 count.
Yeah, very unlike Rivera to do something like that, but he left his feet and got a 2 off it. Very innovative from the wily vet, Jorge Luis Rivera.
Bad Boy and Rivera, though, delivering double rights. Bad Boy now going straight after FMB, blood in the water.
Bad Boy firing up here like a full head of steam. Running close on the buckle, follows it up with a bulldog headlock. Smith James breaking up the pin attempt of that exchange.
What's up, ladies? I'm Rob Vegas, and you're watching Ace Overdrive.
Again, each of these teams had to go through another team just to get here. They've already participated in one match tonight. This is their second time out, and they're going for those tag titles.
But don't forget this. This could be, you know, for the movement especially, these guys have had several opportunities to become Ace Tag Team Champions over the past several months. This could be their very last shot.
That they have done. And, you know, the movement, they train together. These guys have been friends for a long time. They've been coming through and up. You know, again, Bob started in the beginning of the show saying that Ace represents guys who are willing to claw from the bottom to the top, and the movement definitely have.
We're also looking at this way. Vince Steele, if you want to get technical about it, Vince Steele has done the same as well. He started the battles at the second installment of the Ace Arena, has worked his way up to get to this point. Granted, he was fired. He lost his job for over 16 months, but somehow this man has persevered and got himself into a big-time match. Double back elbow from James and Steele. And Rivera breaking up the pin attempt.
Stockade not liking what he sees. To Monaco, again getting the crowd fired up. Bad Boy breaking up the count.
Right now, Smith James lacing in the clubs to the back on FMB. FMB trying to dig away, trying to make a tag with James with 310 of lower base on the lumbar region of the fat, nasty bastard. Another drop of the 310 pounds on the chest. And both the movement and Rivera hopped in there. Jackson from the movement.
Both men sensing danger. You know, it might sound weird for Rivera or Bad Boy to break up the pin, but you know, if FMB gets pinned, they lose the title just the same.
Absolutely, Classic. Double teamwork again from Vince Steele and Smith James. And again, Rivera breaking up the pin attempt. There's that Latin temper firing up.
You mentioned a couple minutes ago there's no love lost between Rivera and the New Age Wrecking Crew.
But now Steele with an Irish whip on FMB. Ducking a clothesline as the fat nasty bastard. Diving shoulder, Steele. Bouncing off the ropes, then bounced to the canvas, and he tagged Rivera. And a Boricua badass, the native of Guayanilla, Puerto Rico, firing up on Steele. Steele holds onto the ropes. Back elbow from Rivera, trying to get that Irish whip to go. But Steele borderlining on 400 pounds. Again holding onto the rope. Oh! Rivera with a side kick to the face.
That rocked Vince's face. His whip to the corner. Running splash, clothesline.
There's a tag. Now in comes Bad Boy. Oh, double overhand chop to the pectoral region, especially the overhand, the exposed pectoral region of Vince Steele.
Stockade putting his comments in saying that referee Brian Young is doing a despicable job, but referee Brian Young definitely in control of this match.
Bad Boy the right to the mush. Kicking out, there we go. Bad Boy going to work on the chronically bad right knee of Vince Steele. Meanwhile, Rivera making sure Stockade doesn't get involved. Smart offense from Bad Boy. I think Rivera might have clued him in on Steele's chronically bad knee.
At the same time, work over the legs and tag back in Rivera, because Rivera could go with that Figura Quattro, his variation of the figure 4.
Oh wait, I think maybe Figura Quattro for Bad Boy. Oh, and Bad Boy just got run into Jamal Jackson there. That's a... I think the Monaco was calling tag, but I don't think that was. Bad Boy going to work on that right knee, and Smith James has had enough. Smith James now going. Now FMB going after Smith James here. FMB says he wants control. FMB almost lost it there for a second, but right now Vince Steele, that bad right wheel, has to get out of the ring and make a tag to Smith James, and he does so. Now Rivera after Smith James here. Brian Young admonishing. And the Sawyer corkscrew elbow dropped by Big Game James. Rivera in and out. He has to watch repeatedly entering the ring to break up the pin attempt. He could be disqualified. But Big Game James and Vince Steele continuing.
Steele now tagged in. Steele and Bad Boy are the legal participants in this three-way dance.
And Rivera again getting the ring. He really has to control the temper. There have been rulings in professional wrestling. If you enter the ring enough times to break up a pin attempt, you can be disqualified. Meanwhile, Steele showing no respect.
Stockade on the outside getting a cheap shot at the knee of Bad Boy.
And this is why I have no respect for Stockade. Stockade does what he wants, when he wants. I just can't respect that. Stay out of the match.
Bad Boy right now getting picked apart. Right now being fed to the Wrecking Crew. Vince Steele with a Goliath arm snap.
Vince Steele now again dropping a knee. I don't know how smart that is for Steele to do that, since that chronically bad right knee has been worked on.
Don't forget, in the match earlier tonight, Bad Boy's left arm was injured. He was favoring that left arm at the end of the match.
Fantastic point. That's why you're the best color man in the game.
Did you just come in colored?
Anyways, Bad Boy going back. He's going back into trouble here. He's going the wrong side of town, the Wrecking Crew's area. Meanwhile, Stockade and Smith James. Meanwhile, Brian Young admonishing Jorge Luis Rivera. One too many times you run in the ring. I think Brian Young had no choice to scold him first.
Rivera now going right after Stockade. Bad Boy desperately needs to make a tag to somebody. That left arm is just getting torn apart.
Hammerlock of the arm by Steele. Right into that top turnbuckle pad, and behind that turnbuckle pad is nothing but solid steel, so no comfort there for Bad Boy. Only a 2, and again, Vince Steele using all that weight to lay on the shoulder of Bad Boy to make him kick out the bad arm.
Movement trying to get the crowd fired up to maybe motivate Bad Boy.
The Movement are actually the odd men out right now because neither man of that team are in the ring. So they might be faced out of a tag when it comes down to the later rounds classic. Another right hand. Bad Boy landing on that left shoulder. And that tattooed left arm of Bad Boy just got draped with a leg drop. And Rivera again in the ring. He has to watch himself. That Latin temper really costing Bad Boy in this situation.
Bad Boy just got blatantly choked and slapped in the face by Stockade and Big Game James. Another tag though, Vince now coming in. Vince is not a cruiserweight. Driving the knee again.
Oh, that was 400 against that bicep of from Vince Steele. Steele looking for another. Oh, Steele saying he's looking to break that arm. Oh no, Vince Steele, he's not afraid to go to the top. Oh, Steele has to find his way up there first. Forget it, he went right to the middle rope and this went both knees. Not smart, and Bad Boy moved his arm out of the way.
Bad Boy rolling over, getting a tag. Here comes Rivera, here comes James.
Right now, Rivera going to work on James with those right hands. Jorge Luis Rivera catching both members of the Wrecking Crew with shots. Rivera, proverbial house of fire here.
Rivera just cleared the ring.
With the Movement now in the ring here. It's the Movement against Rivera and Bad Boy. Calamity ensuing on the floor. Meanwhile, the Wrecking Crew owning that ringside area. This is just bedlam. It's turned into a Pier 6 brawl. Brian Young's lost all control.
Rivera punching straight through.
He just took out both members of the Wrecking Crew, a little deja vu.
Meanwhile, in the ring, MMB with the sidewalk slam. Jackson doing him through the top.
Wait, Jamal Jackson up top. Jackson up top.
Could it be their time? Big splash. Could it be?
We got new champions. They did it.
The Movement are the tag champs.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the match, and the new Ace Tag Team Champions.
These two kids made their debut in the American Championship Entertainment at Crossroads 7. They worked their way up the ladder, and Jamal Jackson, the fat nasty bastard, are the Ace Tag Team Champions. The Monaco can't believe it.
Neither can Stockade. He's storming out of here.
They did it. Anton the Monaco did it. They're the Tag Team Champions. Worked their asses off to get to this opportunity. Jamal Jackson, FNB are your Tag Team Champions. Unbelievable.